to encourage women to be more popular. What he was saying was, he picked up on the fact that, okay, Ghana doesn't encourage women who, for example, are going to be pregnant, and a lot of the rules in Japan, he's starting to see them over here. But he said that, relatively speaking, there is a drive, more so than there was before, for girls to go into the corporate world. You see, in the sense that more girls are being educated and going out into like wherever. So he was saying, what lessons are there to learn from the Japan thing? I didn't completely agree with his conclusions, but I felt like for a young mind to be grappling with these kinds of things was impressive. So I actually retweeted it.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the whole Japanese thing, I mean, it took a long time to get to the point, but that eye surgeon who said, well, I don't have children because when I was in medical school, my professor or whatever told me, if you want to take your career seriously, don't even think about having children. You know?
But I've been around when executives have been thinking about promoting certain women against men or hiring women, and they've specifically said, no, don't bother with her because she's not married. She'll get married soon and she'll have kids. Don't bother with her. She's good, but choose the man. Even though he's not as good as the woman.
The one that shocked me was, I mean, this is actually quite cliche, but in Naomi Klein's No Logo, when she talks about how in the sweatshops in China and stuff like that, the biggest ones actually go around distributing birth control pills on the factory floors.
Okay.
So they don't encourage that you take time off to have a child. So like every morning there's somebody going around distributing birth control pills.
That's scary. That's really scary.
You know, there are people who are afraid to walk away from their workstations because there's so much demand for jobs. And the second you get up, somebody's filling your slot. So they have rubber bags under their desks that they pee into. You should read this book. Remind me to give it to you, Naomi Klein, No Logo. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind.
How do we encourage women to, if they wish, pursue careers, you know, aim to be financially independent, at the same time, you know, having families as having family. I think in Ghana is much easier.
Yeah, because your whole family is willing to be your nanny.
Yeah. No, but I really feel like I'm always reminded of this article I read years ago about the universal caregiver model, where it really should be the whole of society's responsibility to raise a child. So it's not solely the woman's responsibility. You know?
All the fathers.
Yeah, because bottom line is that's what happens majority of the time, even if the family's all around. Actually, at some point in time, over.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I know I've always remembered something that Alice Walker wrote somewhere where she said if you're going to have a child, just have one child, because you know you can always pick up your one child and go with your one child, and that's always stuck in my head.
Yeah,
I always thought I will just have one child because I can pick up the one child and go with the one child.
Yeah. No, you know how traditional African women think of that? You have one child and so go where? After you've invested in the child to age 21, and then, you know, some plane comes flying past this parameter and drives through your Benz 207 passing, you're dead.